Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a box opening coming all the way from Temu. This follow-up is to my previous Pippa with the afro hair. I share the full story behind why we decided to purchase a brand new Pippa as a Christmas gift for my granddaughter. That first Pippa with the afro hair was beautiful, but the hair was far too advanced for a young child to manage. So this time we're doing things differently. In today's video, I'm opening up the box of our brand new Pippa. So let's get it open. Oh my goodness, she is so big. Now when my granddaughter said she wanted a Pippa, I kept saying, but she's big, she's too big. You sure? She says, I'm ready. Let's get her out this bag. Okay, so she has her goodies and she is the Christmas Pippa. So she has the Christmas bows, her birth certificate, and a bottle in there. And she came with the little stocking. It's a knee-high with the bow on it. I think these are going to be so cute. Let's get the baby out the bag. Baby out the bag. Baby out the bag. Come here, Pippa. Now, this is the Pippa. She's different from any of the other Pippas due to hairstyle. Can you see that, baby? Oh, my goodness. Look at that. She is so gorgeous. Now that I see her, I don't have to modify her hair because it's not as long as I thought. Oh my goodness, guys, look at her. She's so beautiful. She has the two ponies with her bangs, beautiful brown eyes, very beautiful color. She is gorgeous. She is gorgeous, but let me take a look at this hair. I thought this Pippa was supposed to have long hair. She comes with beautiful soft hair, and I wanted the new Pippa to have hair that was going to be very manageable for a young child. And it looks like I don't have to do anything. Oh, wait a minute. So I know you're wondering, why get another Pippa with long hair? Oh my gosh. Okay. We do have something we need to work with. She has this beautiful long hair and it's in a pony that's under the rubber band. Can you see that? This still could pose a problem for my granddaughter. So I'm thinking her ponytail needs to be maybe about that short. Just a little bit shorter. And the way I'm feeling it, I am so scared to cut this baby's hair. But we're gonna get this doll modified so that my young granddaughter can have a great time with her. So everyone, I had to pause because I realized that while I was looking at that other baby, I bought two Pippas. And here's the reason why. I have two granddaughters. And typically for Christmas, I buy my granddaughters for the past few years, I buy each one a new baby for Christmas. So they have a collection that they're also building. But when I looked at the site, I bought Pippa, but I bought her in two different looks that I intended to be for each girl. This is another box opening of the dark-skinned Pippa from Temu. Baby in the box, baby in the box. Well, no. All right, everyone. Here are the two Pippas I bought for my granddaughters. And I didn't realize that I purchased the same doll twice, but that's okay. I still need to deal with the hair situation. And I'm looking at them and these two Pippas look very different. This Pippa has a fuller face and this one has a smaller frame face. You know, and this goes back to that complaint I had months ago about the Pippa, how similar but not the same the Pippas are. But they are still two gorgeous dolls. But I keep looking at this Pippa right here, and for some reason her hairline seems a little bit crooked to me. I don't know. It doesn't seem centered on her face. And this, baby. Say it's okay. We're still gorgeous. Say, just mommy, pretend like you parted my hair off centered. Here's the plan. We're going to be taking their heads off safely. We're going to be re-gluing and securing their hair so it's a little bit more sturdier for small children. We're going to be trimming the hair to a shorter, I believe, more manageable length. We're going to be washing, styling, and preparing her to be the perfect Christmas surprise ever. Before we get started, Jade wanted to pop in and share her hair so you can see the difference in her hair compared to the new Pippas. Jade has a black curly hair, and which is so cool and so neat about the new Pippas is they have an off black hair. Very pretty. Off black hair. I don't know if you can tell. It's got a little bit of hint of brown in it. That's called an off black, and that is going to be so sweet as well. That hair color is more true to being similar to my granddaughters because their hair is off black and not jet black. Very pretty. I just noticed that. I thought that was a sweet little change. Okay, taking the head off of the dolls can be tricky. So what we're going to do, so we're going to squeeze it, and we're going to take my butter knife. Well, matter of fact, let's see if we can squeeze the head off. Oh wow, very easy. Popped right off. And to me, we do need to address how quickly the head came off. We're going to re-glue to make sure every surface inside this head is covered. Because it's so hard, and we can tell how hard that is, we can barely squeeze that scalp there. I do consider when I'm doing this how well the previous glue is, but there have been times where I tried to trust the glue that was in there and I had a bald spot or something develop in my baby's head. So I want to make sure there's nothing in here that will trigger loss of hair. Can you hear that? They glued it really hard. That's not a soft glue, that's a hard glue. Decisions. I'm gonna follow my first line and I'm gonna re-glue on top of that. We're gonna lightly put water, lightly. I need to find my spray bottle and we're gonna spray just a little bit inside. And then we're gonna use some Gorilla Glue. You have to angle the head. So if you put the glue in the doll's head, you can just pour it in and let it all go to the top of the head. But because of gravity is going to make all of the glue go to the top of the head anyhow if you leave it sitting up to dry. So what I like to do is I like to angle the doll, peep inside, guide the glue around the perimeter of the doll's head first. And like I said, gravity is going to make it fall to the center of the head anyhow. So this way, I'm making sure that the edges get glue as well as the center of the head. We're going to make sure we start at the edges. And we can start with the edges and push the glue towards the center. And if I feel like I have so much in the center, I pull it back. I move this glue in his head all directions so that I can make sure that I'm catching as much as possible. Because you can get these dolls from the manufacturers and think that the head is so glued and the hair could be coming out. Yes, and I don't want that. Now, the best example I can give is 1 year I bought for my granddaughter the Susu. Now, even with me taking that doll's head off, and this is why I will continue to do this, I believe with that particular year, I took the head off, I re-glued the hair and everything, but her hair still thinned out. However, it didn't have bald spots. It had a uniform, to me, thinness happening with it. I don't know, but I'm going to continue to do this because I know I'm giving it to my granddaughters. I know how they like to play and comb in hair, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Is we're just going to be helping. Okay, guess what? We're extending the life of the hair. How about that? That's probably a better phrasing for this. We're extending the life of the doll's hair by re-gluing the hair. That's what we're doing. We're extending it. It's going to shed, but it's not going to be coming out constantly very quickly. It's going to come out over time, gradually, as they play with it. Okay, I think that is it. Okay, now that we've glued the head, we're going to wait for these babies' head to dry, and we're going to put them back together so that we can work on the length for these babies. Everyone, look who's in the chair ready for me to attempt to cut her hair. I am so very nervous. I'm second guessing myself. I'm not sure if this is what I need to do. I'm very nervous. I'm very scared about this. I really do believe my granddaughter will have a better time with a baby who has shorter hair than long hair. So right now she's got her cute little bonnet on. She has her Minnie Mouse bonnet on. We're gonna go ahead and take that off. And let me take a look at her hair. Let's comb this gorgeous hair out. And I think what I want to do right now is I want to inspect it. Oh my goodness, such pretty hair. I want to inspect the scalp to see if there's any hair loss already in here. I didn't do that because her hair was in the ponytail. That's some pretty hair, guys. Oh my goodness. And what I'm doing, I'm just parting through. Just to take a look. How would that look if it's down? For any reason. Yeah, it's not dead. It's not bad. Okay. Let's cut this hair right now. And the way we're going to do this, I don't know if you remember, but if you would, go back and watch my Maddie Makeover transformation where I cut Maddie's hair off. And my biggest regret about that cut is the fact that I did not save the hair that was on her head, because it was a very soft, pretty blonde hair that I might have been able to repurpose. So what we're going to do today is we're going to cut off the hair, but we're going to save it. We're going to save it. I'm scared. I'm so scared. You know what? If I mess it up, it's going to be okay. 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 Now I need to make sure the sides are going to be even. Guys, oh my gosh. We're almost through. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what? It's done. I'm committed. I'm committed all the way. So now we're going to cut this other side because I can't go back. So I have to make whatever I did uniform. So here we go. It's done. It's done. It's done. The two ponytails. Now we have Pippa with the short ponytails. I'm scared to take them out the ponytails. But you know, once they go home with the children are going to take the hair down. So let's see what it's going to look like and how well it's going to be for me to get it back into the ponytail. This is Pippa out of her ponytail. Would you cut your Pippa's hair? Decisions. Okay, I put it in a two pony style to see how it looks. Oh, look at that baby girl. So pretty still. Let's look at the back. Look at the back, and you can definitely tell that they put her part in very crooked. All right, so we are done with the hard, scary part. I am still second guessing myself. Did I make a good decision to do this? I won't know. I won't know that until Christmas is over and my granddaughter is playing with her baby. That's when I believe I would know the result of this project. I just want to make sure she can play with her baby as much as possible. She and I have played together with our dolls, and there have been times when I've tried to coach her through combing a doll's hair, and she would just get very frustrated and just tell me to just do it. That could be still the case now. But I am going to make every attempt to make this Pippa be the best Christmas gift she gets from me. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and put her baby's hair back into the ponytail and get her back into her clothing so she can get wrapped up for her Christmas debut. And I can't wait. I like this. This ponytail is kind of curling into this little short little puff pony. That is still too cute. That is still very adorable, everyone. I do think we might need to trim the bangs a little bit. Let me see if that's going to be something I can do. Alright, here she is. The hair all done. Her two ponies. That looks so nice, neat, and sleek. Very pretty. Well, everyone, that's it for today's video. The new Pippa from Temu is ready for her Christmas debut. She's got her hair cut and her new bangs, and she also has her ears pierced. I went ahead and did that, and they are a beautiful turquoise to represent December birthdays. She is ready. Well, until next time, from my dolly room to yours, bye. Say bye, new Pippa. Say bye.